And we're back on the fancy adventures of the world cycling world of cycles, because bicycles are going around in circles. They're on roads. Roads that lead around the world on bicycles! Alright, and after that majestic intro, we're gonna get this season started because I'm sure you are very anxious to see how this game works. So, what we're gonna do is we could do training camps, but they did something really weird with training camps in this game, and I don't like it. They got rid of like mountain training camps and sprinting training camps, and the only thing you can train now is team time trialing. That's it. You can do preseason reconditioning, and then these are reconnaissance trips. Like, you could have better intel on the stages in the Tour de France, but like, I've never found these to be like that useful, and they just take up time and space, so I never use them. I'm sure there's some little thing that gives you an edge in those stages, but I've never found it to be useful. So I don't really do training camps in this game. In the older games, there's a lot more incentive to do training camps because they actually raised your stats. Okay, so let's look at the schedule. In previous games, it was so annoying because like this screen that you right here, if you were trying to do a mass sim and like just go straight to the Tour de France, you could only sim up to February 12th down here. This was like the last day you could sim up to, and then you had to come back and do another sim and then do another sim. But in this game, you could just go over to the side and boom, and if I really wanted to, I could just go right to the Tour de France and sim it and sim up to it. That would take a really long time, and we're not going to do that because there's a lot of things that I want to check in on. Like, there's the Giro d'Italia, the Amgen Tour of California. I'm not even sure if it's Amgen anymore, but it's the Tour of California. The Dauphiné and the Tour de Suisse. These are the big Tour de France tweak races. So like, we're gonna have Fabio Aru run one, and then Ilnur Zakarin will probably run the other. Okay, so our first race is the Australian National Time Trial thing, which we have Rohan Dennis. So Rohan Dennis is going to win that by a lot, and if he doesn't, something is wrong with this game because it shouldn't even be close. Maybe Richie Port, depending on who's better. Like, if Rohan Dennis is set, Rohan Dennis should have it one. He's only 74% fitness, so alright, Rohan Dennis might lose. But we'll see. I would still pick him to win even at 74%. Because, like, see, his time trial rating is still a 79 even at 74% fitness. So, like, these little yellow dots are, like, that's what their, like, current rating is. And then, like, this window up here is their general overall rating. So, here we go. Let's sim it. Oh, damn it. He lost. Yep, let's see Richie Port. So, Richie Port was in better physical condition than Rohan Dennis was. I still call bullcrap. Rohan Dennis should have had it made. Oh well. Richie Port's probably going to win the road race too. I don't know if I've ever seen a year one Australian National Championships that wasn't won by Richie Port. Richie Port used to be like Chris Froome's right-hand man, so I hated him. But then he signed with BMC and he became one of my favorites. So that's really all you have to do to get me to like you, is sign with BMC. Oh, Michael Matthews. Ugh. He's a fake winner of the green jersey this year in the Tour de France because they disqualified Peter Sagan for bullshit reasons. They just did it because they felt like it, these bastards. But anyway. Oh, you've probably heard the fan going for a while. I'm gonna turn the fan off. It had a nice wind effect, but now the wind effect has died down. All right. So now that we are here, let's get to simming some more. I think this one is like confirming our sponsor objectives and such. There's also a cat here, so maybe you hear purring. No, I'm going to confirm the race calendar. Confirm sponsor objectives. Already looked at them. I don't really care about the schedule because like all the races that are early on that I want were already listed in. Like the Cadell Evans race is really the only one that I care about because it's a Cadell Evans race, of course, and Cadell Evans is my favorite cyclist ever. So, boom. Alright, now we're going to the Tour Down Under. Those bloody wankers down under. Next objective for Fabio The outlook at BMC and BMC will prolong its partnerships. Yeah, see, like we get news updates on the other teams too. So BMC is going to renew their sponsorship with the team, so they'll still be BMC until 2019. This FAPO is renewing. It's alright. So this is the wild card. Since we're a world tour team, we're automatically locked into the Tour de France. But like, if we weren't, we'd have to like put in a bid, and the selection committee would pick like 4 of these teams. I think they actually do. Yeah, they'll do 3 teams because we're an extra world tour team. There's only supposed to be 18 world tour teams, but there's 19 because we're an expansion team that just was thrown into the world tour for some reason. So yeah, they'll pick 3 of these teams. Cofidis will get in because Cofidis is a French team, and Cofidis always gets in no matter how bad they are. So Cofidis will get in, and I don't know who else will get in. We'll see. We'll see who gets in. All right, let's do some more simming. So let's pick who's gonna race in the Tour Down Under. All right, I don't want this Ian Garrison dude in there because he's not gonna be effective at all. I don't want him. I don't want Rohan Dennis in there either because no, I'll keep Dennis in there because he's Australian. That'd be mean to take him out of it. Let's put Damiano Cunego in. Let's put Lawson Craddock in and call it good. Let's take a look at our strat. Apparently Thomas Voigtler is our team leader. All right. I can dig it. We're going to suck. But we're going to dig it. All right. Caleb Ewan should win this. Or not. Apparently not. Okay. Really? Really? You can't even win your own country? You goof. Okay. Let's just continue. New Day. The simming is like way faster in this game than in previous versions of this game, so I really appreciate that. Like, I think 2016 was just like last year's game was just a mess. Like, it crashed like every other race that I tried to do. It just was just awful. But this one seems a lot to be more stepped up. All right, so now I got second, but Gaviria still beat him. Gaviria is gonna be tough. He's 22 years old and his sprinting stats are already off the charts. Like an 81 sprinting and 83 acceleration. Sprinters like sprint the SPR rating and the ACC rating. Those are the 2 that you want to look at for sprinters. Like those 2 are going to determine how good they do. So an 81 sprint and 83 acceleration is insanely good. And then we have 80-82. So these 2 guys, Gaviria and Ewan, are going to be like the top sprinters for the next long time. But this is still Sagan's world. And you're all just living in it. Yeah. Let's go eat Oh, jeez. He won. Crap the bed on that one. But he did beat Gaviria. Oh, wait. There was a breakaway. That's why. Alright, so, yeah. So Gaviria finished third among the bunch sprints. That's good. Daniel Martin is the overall leader. That's good. Oh! Iwan was only 4 points shy. Well, actually, there's still chances. So, yeah. Alright, so there's like one more chance for the overall leaders, and then there's another sprinter stage. Like this orange icon right here is that means medium mountain stage. So that's when like those barradors who have high hill ratings are gonna come in handy. Or not barradors, those punchers. Punchers, that's what I'm talking about. So then the pre-race favorites, Kwiatkowski, Dan Martin. I'm gonna guess Dan Martin wins the stage. No, Roman Bardet. Oh, I didn't even know Bardet was in here. All right. And that'll put Roman Bardet on top the overall. Wow. And that was the last like stage that like you're gonna see real time bonuses or real time stuff. So like because on flat stages there's gonna be like hardly any time gaps, and the ones that are way down in the standings, so like they don't affect anybody. All right, we gotta find a way to get Iwan the stage win. Let's put Voigtler there. So that should put everyone supporting Iwan. So like Iwan is our total focus on this stage. And he still lost. By a lot. Dang it. Oh well. Yeah, see, Cofidis got a wild card selection. I don't even know who they have anymore, but we can find out. But, yeah. Cofidis has been pretty bad for a while now, so. Well, they have Nasser Bohemi. They have Daniel Navarro. Yeah, they're not good. Their best climber is... Wait, what? Why isn't it working? That's weird. It's not sorting it right. Yeah, well, Daniel Navarro is their best climber, and he's only a 75, so they're not winning too much. And Bahini is their best sprinter, but a 78 and 79 is not going to win many like big races. They're just going to win. They're going to win a lot of like small races just to get points. But all right, I don't really care about any of these races. I like the Cadel Evans road race, but it's not that important on the schedule. So let's sim up to Paris-Nice, and that'll be our next event, and we'll cut it now. Something came up on that during that simulation. We have to pick our national team. So the way the national team works is like you can either pick the national team of like your country that you that your team is based on, or you can go with the being the manager of the national team for your highest overall rider. So since Peter Sagan is our highest overall rider, we could do Slovakia, but I'm just gonna do the USA, even though we have no good riders in the USA. And then to pick your national team, you just go here, and it gives you everyone who like who has the national, the world championships on their radar, on their objectives, and you can pick which ones you want to go for it. We can't do the selection yet for some reason, but in older games, yeah, the minute that came up, you could just go ahead and pre-select your team. But okay, so July. Wow, really? Okay, July 1st to August 31st is the pre-selection, and then September 10th is the final selection. Yeah, that's, they have... You see 01/07 -07 or /07, whatever that freaking thing is. Slash dash cash. That punctuation right there. It's not even punctuation. What am I doing? That grammatical element right there. Whatever that thing is. 01, that thing 07. You'd look at that and say, oh, it's January 7th, but no. This is the European calendar, so it's month or day 1st, month 2nd. Because that makes sense. Alright, so let's continue. We got pretty far in there before they stopped us. So let's go back to the simulation world. Oh, another thing is stopping us. Some matters require your attention. Oh, this is the equipment test. So our first equipment test is done. And we're just going to confirm. Cool. Let's start R&D. I've played these games since like 2012, and like I still have never figured out what the equipment research does. Like, I never see a point to it. Actually, wait, did they do it? I don't even remember if they had equipment. No, I'm pretty sure they did. Alright, is there anything else they're going to interrupt us with? Alright, then let's get to the next thing. Alright, we finally made it to the Paris-Nice. Or as I call it, the Paris-Nice. Or as everyone calls it, because that's its actual name. It's not Paris-Nice, it's Paris-Nice. Because that's its name. Alright, there's also this GP Industria in Argentina. But we're going to focus on the Paris-Nice and the Criterium. Wait, no. Whatever the other one is. Tirreno-Adriatico, that's what it was, I think. So this is our team for the Paris-Nice. Hang on a second, I want to back out. I want to figure out. Yeah. So I want Ilnur Zakarin to race one of these, and then Fabio Aru gets the other one. So the Tirreno-Adriatico is in Italy, so Aru will probably race that one. That makes sense to me. And my cat's going crazy. Alright. So yeah, this looks like a good enough team for the Paris-Nice. The Paris-Nice. I don't want to throw Sagan in there. That'd be too cruel to the other teams. Alright, let's go Zakarin. Win me Paris-Nice. Damn it. Wow, they threw Kittel, Gaviria, Demir, Cavendish, Matthews. Like, all the top sprinters are in this race. Except Sagan. Greipel's in there. Alright. I don't want to deal with that Larcy race, so I'll skip it. I should have put Caleb Iwan in this race. That was a bad decision to not do that. Oh well. He probably wouldn't have done very well in this anyway, so. Fitness peak for Heimar Zubeldia. Yay! Way to be, Heimar. Alright, Gaviria wins again. So, Gaviria has an 8-second lead in the overall, but that'll disappear quick because sprinters suck at everything else. Wow. Lotto has 3 sprinters? No. I don't know. Wait, why is... Huh. They have 2 sprinters and Tony Gallopin. Alright. And Quickstep has Gaviria and Kittel. I just noticed that. Wow. Quickstep is damn good with their sprinters. Alright. So now we get to pick our Tirreno-Adriatico team. So, Barguil, yeah. Voigtler, yeah. Jungles, yeah. Kunigo, yeah. Wow, our team is pretty stacked in this. Oh, Juan's not really fit to do this race anyway. These races anyway. So we're gonna leave it at that. That looks like a good team. Barguil. So like Barguil, Jungles, and Aru all by themselves are like team leaders pretty much. So having all three of them in the same race should help us out quite a bit. Yep. This was our team time trial, and we won by 18 seconds. So yeah, we did pretty good. And that's having Jungles and Dennis, really. That's what having them on there does. Aru is not that good at time trialing. Voigtler's not. Barguil's not. This guy's decent for... Yeah, this guy's actually pretty good for a 20-year-old. 72, 73 time trial at 20 years old is really good. And then our 17-year-old guy. And then Damiano Kudigo. Wow. So yeah, so Jungles and Dennis literally carried our team on that time trial. And we won by 18 seconds. So that's a good day. And now here's our individual time trial. So Richie Port is the favorite. Then there's Chris Doom. So we'll see how Ilnur Zakarin can do. If he can do anything. Nope. Well, he finished 6th. 11 seconds back. So he didn't do bad. But now the evil guy is leading. It's 83 mountain stats. Not fair. By all intents and purposes, Richie Port should be just as good as Froome in most things. Because their stats are pretty close. Alright. Next day. Ooh, more matters attending. Yay, Chrono. Like Chrono Trigger. Major changes. Redesign a model. Okay. It's not possible. Alright, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want from me. Alright, let's race. Alright. Yeah, see Julian Alaphilippe, he's an 83 hill rating, and this is a medium mountain stage, so he's going to be the favorite for this one. Bob Jungles is down there, though. Oh, Adam Yates. Boo. But Fabio Aru is still first overall, and Barguil is second, and Kunigo is third, and Voigtler is fourth. So we still have quite a stranglehold on the standings so far. So let's hopefully keep it that way. I don't care about that knee stage because this is going to be a flat stage, so it's going to be the same winners. Yay, the equipment test is finished. Accept. Continue. Start. Yay. Alright. And Alaphilippe is the favorite again to win it. Let's see. John Degenkolb. That's a name I've not heard in approximately a year. He's one of those guys who, like, 3 or 4 years ago was like, oh, he's going to be the next big sprinter. He's so good. And he just, like, that was as good as he got. Decent, but not great. So after stage 3, we still have a stranglehold on the standings. We're 18 seconds ahead of Nibali. Alright, so Berenice is actually going to have some competition. Valverde's the favorite to win this stage. Fuglsang! And, Chris Froome got spanked. Yes! Ha-ha! Even Zakarin beat Froome. Look at that. Ilnur Zakarin put, like, 8 seconds on Froome. That's great. So Zakarin is 5th. It's just 3 seconds behind Froome, but Fuglsang is now 1st overall. 6 seconds out of Port. I don't think that'll stick depending on how many stages are left and what the stages are in. There's 2 stages left, but what are they? What are they? Oh, there's a mountain stage and a hill. So, My gut is to say Port will win that event. But we'll find out. Every day's a mystery. Alright, so here's the Tirreno stage. Or not. Is it just going to sim on me? What's going on? There we go. Oh, jeez. That is one tall mountain at the end of there. But Quintana's the favorite. But Quintana's a choke artist, so we'll see if he actually wins it. And then Fabio Elu. Let's do some simming. Ask Simmons. Wow. Oh, Quintana actually won. What happened to Fabio? Where is he? No! Fabio! No! Fabio! He probably crashed out. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Oh no! Oh no! That was a couple of British pricks at the top of the standings. This is a terrible day. This is a terrible, terrible day. Damn it. My whole Tirreno is ruined. I don't even want to play anymore. It's not fair. Ooh. Damn. Ilnur Zakarin is pulling weight in the Pyrenees though. But Fuglsang and Port are still ahead. I don't know why Port could not pull away from Fuglsang. I mean, he's 2 points ahead of the mountain, so like that should be enough to pick up 6 seconds. Well, here we go. This is the last chance for the... Oh no, Aru is injured. Dislocated elbow. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. How long is he out? Oh, until the start of April, so he'll be fine for the tour. Damn it. I wanted that Adriatico. I wanted it. We were totally going to win it, too. We had that thing won. Alright, I need Ilnur Zakarin to be like a man possessed. Where is Zakarin? Oh, no, this is the Adriatico. That's why. Okay. I got mad for a second. Ooh, Jungle's got 3rd. Sweet. Put 14 seconds on Adam Yates. Bastard. And Nibali choked. We'll see. And Adam Yates won the... Well, it's going to win the Tirreno, I guess. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. But Jungle's putting some time in, and he's only 19 seconds back, and he's in 2nd. Ahead of Nairo Quintana. See? What'd I say? Nairo Quintana's a choke artist. He's losing to Bob frickin' Jungles. And Geraint Thomas and Adam Yates. Pfft, scrubs. Nairo Quintana's losing to scrubs. Alright, this is the last stage of the Pyrenees. The Pyrenees. And Thibaut Pinot takes stage win. And Jakob Fuglsang wins the overall. And Ilnur Zakarin finishes 5th. So, well. Our sponsors aren't going to be happy, but whatevs. We did good. We finished 5th in the team ranking. See, like, the American teams, like, have good, like, points riders and stuff like that, but they don't have anyone that's, like, going to compete very well. I mean, they have Iran. No, Cannondale. But BMC has Port. but there's no Americans that are doing it. And, I mean, our leader is an Italian and a Russian and a French guy. Those are our leaders. Ilnur Zakharin is the best Russian rider since Denis Menchov. Alright, so we only have a few to go on the Tirreno. And then we'll call it a day. Alex Kristoff and John Duggan Kolb are the only actual sprinters in that. Yep. Well, Ilya Viviani is also a sprinter, but not the best. Alright, here's the time trial. Oh god, Tom Dumoulin's in it. He's gonna win. Geraint Thomas is also in it. Wait, it's more of a prologue though, so Geraint Thomas might actually beat Dumoulin in something, but Jeez, Geraint Thomas, Tom Dumoulin, and Rohan Dennis all in the same time trial. And Tony Martin. Tony Martin was the old Tom Dumoulin. So we'll see. And all of them lost. all of the time trial superstars lost to Masej Baltne, who's not bad. He's pretty good. But, like, still, Dumoulin should be ashamed of himself. Dennis should be ashamed of himself. Jungles, I mean, you did good. You did good, kid. Tony Martin stunk. Geraint Thomas stunk. Jeez. How's that affect the general? Oh! That moves Bob Jungles to first over. Wow! That's great! Bob Jungles is going to win the Tirreno-Adriatico. We didn't even try. I didn't mean for this to happen. It just did. That's so great. That is so great. I am tickled pink to that. At least I think he's got it win, because I think the last stage is a flatty. Oh no, that was the last stage. Yeah. Yeah. So Bob Jungles won the Tirreno-Adriatico. Ha! That's hilarious. Alright. We actually won something. Woo! Alright. Look at that. Look at that general classification. 10 seconds over Geraint Thomas, 12 seconds over Nairo Quintana, 14 seconds over Adam Yates, 22 seconds over Nibali, 29 over Dumoulin, and then a minute afterwards. And then all these guys are quitters, including you, Fabio. Disappointed in you. Why, Fabio? Why'd you have to crash? Sometimes the game will do... It hasn't happened in 2017 very much, but in Pro Cycling Manager games in the past, I've had races where it's like I go into a race like the Tirreno-Adriatico, and like 3 or 4 stages in, you go to look and like your team leader's just gone. Like they're not even there. It doesn't even say that they crashed out or anything. It's just you go to your team page and they'll say just, you know, like season, like this currently thing, and it'll just be blank while everyone else is like, oh, in the Tirreno-Adriatico, and it's like sometimes they just take your rider out of the race. It's like, what the freaking baloney? Alright. So the next thing on the list is the Ronde of Vlaanderen. So we're going to sim up to that, and we will see you next time on the super adventures of the World Cycling One Day Shipment, people. Yay!